Welcome to our channel. In this video tutorial, we are going to learn how we can do character and page setup in Microsoft Word document 2021 version. But before we begin this tutorial, please support our channel by clicking the subscribe button. To write an assignment or a project paper, there are norms of typography in every higher educational institute and university, which are unique to every institute. In this tutorial, we are going to learn one of them. So we shall begin with the home and layout buttons on the top menu bars in the Microsoft Word 2021. First of all, we shall begin with the layout button for the paragraph and page setup, and then we shall go over to a home button for the character and paragraph setup. So let's begin our tutorial with the layout button here on the top menu bar in the Microsoft Word 2021. When we go to the layout button here, we see two sections over there. First one is all about a page setup, in which we have various options, and after this we have another section which is about paragraph setup. So first and foremost, let's go to the page setup here. We have here the margins, orientation, size, columns, page breaks, line numbers, hyphenation. We begin by clicking this little arrow towards the right hand side down on the corner. We click this and dialog box opens here, page setup. And it has got three menu bars here right on top. We begin with margins. According to my university, the top margin should be 4 centimeters, and the bottom margins is to be 3 centimeters. Left margin is to be 3 centimeters, and also the right margins is to be of 3 centimeters. Once it is done, we go to the paper option here and we choose A4 size paper. Then we go to the layout option here. Once we go to the layout option, here we have to be a little careful because we have to set up the header section of the page here, header, in which there must appear the title of the chapter, or it could be also the title of the entire thesis or entire assignment. That would depend on the requirement of various norms of typography from university to university, or from the school to school, or the institute to institute. In my university, the requirement is that there should be two headers, one separate for different for the even page, and there should be another header which is different from the even and odd page. And the university requires that every paper or every assignment must start with an odd page. I'll be choosing here section start odd page, headers and footers different, odd and even. I'll be clicking this. Different first page as well, I'll be clicking this. And header section is to be of 3 centimeters. I'll be telling you shortly why is it, the header should be of for 3 centimeters and why the footer should be of 1.25 centimeters. Here, yes, as in the layout section, if we see here the layout section, we clicked here on the page setup and we saw the layout. Okay, different odd page and different even page. We have clicked on them. Okay, so what I mean is When we look at the margins on the page, which is of course of the A4 size margins, we have selected top 4 centimeters. It means when we say 4 centimeters, the actual text must start from this box here in the yellow color, in the bigger box. This is the space allocated for all the text. In other words, this is going to be the area of work, and the texts, the paragraphs, and the rest of them that must appear in this part of the paper, okay? While the header must appear here, which means the distance of the header from the margins, top margins, is actually going to be 3 centimeters, while the actual text work area is going to be for a distance of 4 centimeters. That's the reason why we have chosen here top margin 4 centimeters. And if you look at the rest of them, left hand side is for 3 centimeters, right hand side is for 3 centimeters, and down below we have again for 3 centimeters, okay? And another important thing is A4 size paper measures always 21 centimeters in width and 29.7 centimeters in length. So what happens when we calculate the work area, actual work area of the project or of the assignment, it must be within this particular area. So what I mean to say is this: 3 centimeters of margin down below, 4 centimeters of margin on the top. 3 plus 4, they are 7. So if you minus 29.7 minus 7 centimeters, so actual work area is going to be in the 22.7 centimeters here from top to bottom, okay? That is length size. And on the width size, the actual size of the A4 paper is, it measures 21 centimeters in width. On the left hand side we have 3 centimeters, on the right hand side we have 3 centimeters of margin. Combining both of these margins on the left and margin on the right, we have 6 centimeters out, reducing 6 centimeters from 21 centimeter. We have roughly 15 centimeters area of work which is allocated here. So 15 centimeters from left to right, and from top to bottom we have 22.7 centimeters. So this is the reason why we have to choose a correct format for the setup when it comes to the layout, okay? This is supposed to be a very, very accurate odd page, even page, different odd and even, different first page. Click OK. So this I have prepared only for the demonstration purpose, but we are going to learn from this page. Okay, so we have done this. We have clicked OK here. Now next we go to the paragraph section here to do the paragraph setup in the particular page. So we click here in this little arrow down below on the right, and here the dialog box pops up right in front of us with the options of indents and spacing. So we choose the alignment to be justified according to the requirement of the university. Outline level, body text, yes, we have the body text here. Left margin indentation, okay, we will be doing with the tabs here. So left indentation we will not put for the entire paragraph, but only for the first line of the paragraph. We'll be doing this with the help of tabs here. And the university requires that the spacing between two lines before and after must be 0. So I'll be choosing here 0, and the line spacing must be single spaced. Once they are done, I click here on tab, and in the paragraph would be aligned, indented from the left for 3 centimeters here according to our page setup, but every first line of the paragraph must be indented for 0.5 centimeters to the right. So I'll be choosing here 0.5 centimeters and click here set, click OK, and it is done. And once we are done with the page setup and the paragraph setup, now it is time to the character and paragraph font and paragraph setup. Let's see what I mean to say. So we come to the home button here, and do the rest of the setups. Okay, we click on the little arrow on this, but before this, so we want to keep the color option as automatic. We click on this little arrow here and choose the font. My university always recommends to use the Times New Roman, so I choose Times New Roman, and the font style must be regular and the size of the text must be 14 point. I click here, click OK. Once it is done, now we go to the paragraph setup once again and see if everything is fine what we have done so far. Yes, it is perfectly okay, so we leave it. Now it is time to put the text on our page. Okay, so we begin by clicking here. The first line of the paragraph must be indented for 0.5 centimeters to the right. Click a type button here. We begin to work on our project, which is assigned to fulfill the requirements of the study program in the second semester. Okay, now rest of the text I'll be putting randomly, so I put random text here using this particular method. Okay, as you see, the random text, they do not align, they are not indented. The first line of the paragraph is not indented for 0.5 centimeters. So manually I go to the first line and indent them for 0.5 centimeters to the right. Okay, so once the text have been put, we want to save them, save as, and choose my folder. And how do I save? My university recommends that the subject or the course code be written so JP stands for the jurisprudence. Code is 2001 underscore. It's the second name of the person, Hansen, Luke Hansen. I write Hansen and click save, and the text is saved. Next we'll be learning how we can do the setup for the header menu bar and the inserting the page numbers on top with the same margins, with the same layout setup, using the margins of 4333 centimeters, 4 on top, 333 on left and right and bottom. So we shall learn this in the next tutorial. Thanks for keeping your trust on us. Let me know if you have any particular questions in the comment section below. And if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe our channel with the notifications button on.